Good morning, unicorns!
Time for KWSE News. I'm Ava.
And I'm Bryn.
And today is Thursday, October 13th, 2022. It's the 35th day of school.
Let's stand for the pledges.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
At WSE, we reach for the stars. We are safe, respectful, and responsible.
Good morning. Do you know what it means to be responsible? To be responsible means you take care of the things that you're supposed to take care of. You know, I've heard students lately saying things that are showing me that they don't understand being responsible. I actually heard a student the other day say, "My mom forgot to sign my planner." Is it your mom's responsibility to take care of your planner and make sure she signs it? That's your responsibility. Or, "My mom didn't put my folder back in my backpack." Is it your mom's responsibility to make sure your folder's in the backpack? Nope. Those things are your responsibility. You should be taking care of them. Don't push it off on somebody else if you didn't take care of what you should have. Think about that. Or another one is, "How come you gave me a bad grade?" Does a teacher give you a bad grade? Or do you earn a bad grade? That's thinking about responsibility. If it's your responsibility, take responsibility for it. Own it. It's yours. You forgot to have mom sign your book. You forgot to put your folder back in your backpack, and you didn't earn the good grade, right? There's something to think about. Have a great day. Or not. Choice is yours.
It's time for our words of the week. Our wow words this week are very close to being opposites or antonyms. Content means happy and satisfied, and exasperated means greatly irritated and annoyed. I'm going to read a story that uses many of our wow words so that you can learn something new about being content. Johnny Jones, a second grade boy at Brown Elementary School, was quite a genial boy, always cordial to others and diligent in his work at school. His teachers were always complimenting Johnny, and that made his parents feel so elated. There was one thing about Johnny that was a little bit of a problem at home. Johnny was not very neat. In fact, he was downright messy. The toys in his bedroom were thrown all over the floor along with his clothes, and his bedspread was always dragging halfway off the bed. Well, this exasperated his mother. She tried a lot of things to make Johnny straighten up his bedroom and keep it that way. She made him refrain from playing video games. He couldn't indulge in any desserts after dinner. But nothing worked. Johnny wouldn't change his ways. Do you know why? Because Johnny was content with his messy room. He was perfectly happy and satisfied to leave his room looking like a pig pen. Until one night, something happened that exasperated Johnny. He had decided to get some water before going to sleep, and his room was dark, and when he walked across his room, he fell over his favorite dinosaur toy, and he broke it! And that upset him so much that he decided to change his ways. He is no longer content to live in a messy room. In fact, he is quite diligent now in making his bed every day and putting away all of his clothes and toys. And guess how that makes his parents feel? Elated, jubilant, and extremely content as well. So the moral of the story is, sometimes we can be content when in fact there are things that we should try to improve or change. It might make us even more content if we change them. So if your parents or teachers are advising you to do something differently, don't get exasperated with them. Just give it a try.
Don't forget, you can subscribe to Walnut Springs announcements on YouTube.
This is Emily. Here are the lunch choices for tomorrow. Friday, choice 1, cheese pizza. Choice 2, pepperoni slices. Choice 3, sun butter and jelly sandwich. Now, back to the studio. is Kimber. Let's see what the birthdays are for today, October 13th. We have no birthdays to celebrate. Bummer.
This is Bryn with your daily tip. What type of pie do ghosts like?
We don't know. What type of pie do ghosts like?
Blueberry pie. Here's what's happening. October is anti-bullying month. Yesterday we learned about inclusion and how including others is one way to prevent bullying.
Another way we can prevent bullying is by realizing that we are all different, and that makes us beautiful.
If we treat everyone equally and fairly, we can prevent others from being bullied.
PTA is having a candy drive for our family Halloween that's coming up soon, and it's a class contest. The class who brings in the most pounds of candy wins a pizza party. Every class that brings in 10 pounds of candy wins extra recess. Classes that collect 20 pounds will win a class popsicle party. So get that candy in. We're having a candy drive.
Let's see what today's weather will be.
This is Emily with your weather. Thursday. The high for today is 88, and the low for today is 65. There's going to be scattered thunderstorms. Now back to the studio.
Stay tuned for Thinking Thursday.
And have an awesome day, unicorns.
Be safe, respectful, and responsible. See you next time.
Hey everyone, it's Thinking Thursday. Here's your riddle for today. Don't forget to write down your class answer and place it in the Thinking Thursday box outside the library. Make sure your teacher's name is on it so I know which class it comes from. I got a few last week that didn't have a teacher's name, so I didn't know who to give it to, so I threw it out. So make sure that you have the answer and your teacher's name. Alright, now here we go. Your riddle. Which fish costs the most? Oh, write down your answer. Which fish costs the most? Please turn off this presentation. Please turn off this presentation. Have a great day.